So we all remember the campaign that Donald Trump ran. Every single speech, every single rally, inflation in the economy. I'm going to lower prices on day one. I'm going to lower inflation on day one. And now I see a headline in the Washington Post today. It's about 6 p.m. West Coast time on Sunday, March 9th. Trump declines to rule out recession amid tariffs effects on markets. He effed around and found out last week with tariffs. Over the last month, the Dow index is down 1,700 points. The S&P is down 300 points. And he has managed to, I haven't paid as much attention to this as it relates to Mexico, but I see a lot of people from Canada on TikTok, and he keeps putting the tariffs on, taking them off, putting them on, taking them off. And the Canadian public, the Canadian citizenry is over it from what I've seen on this app. They are galvanized against the United States. They are galvanized against products from the United States. And they're like, put them back on the shelves. We don't give a shit. We're not going to buy them. And I don't know. That seems bad for American companies and businesses. You know, Canada and Mexico are our two top economic trading partners. And he has started trade wars with both of them, and he has created such a level of uncertainty that last week, Monday and Tuesday, the Dow dropped, or Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, it dropped like 1,500 points over 3 days. And now in an interview with Fox News Business, I guess, probably Maria Bartiromo, you know, he's like, you have to do what's right, even if the markets don't like it. And Maria Bartiromo asked him this morning whether Trump is expecting a recession this year. And Trump said, I hate to predict things like that. There is a period of transition because what we're doing is very big. We're bringing wealth back to America. That's a big thing. And there are always periods of it takes a little time, but I think it should be great for us. You know, and a recession, he's like, who knows? We're going to have jobs. We're going to have open factories. It's going to be great. I mean, manufacturing, those are 10 to 20 year plans for companies building $4 or $5 billion manufacturing plants for like automakers. And Trump thinks that if he puts tariffs on Mexico, major automakers are going to close their Mexican plants and relocate them back to Detroit. He said, if you look at China, they have a 100-year perspective. We have a quarter. We go by quarters. You can't go by a quarter. You have to go by what's right. What we're doing is we're building a tremendous foundation for the future by destroying the economy today and by laying off tens and tens and tens and tens and tens of thousands of American federal workers, driving them to unemployment, driving probably at least some of them to homelessness. You know, roughly 30% of whom are veterans. I'm curious as to what this fucking grand vision is that he's got, and add Elon Musk in for flavor.